I get my salary on the 25th. For about 2 days, I feel financially stable. I pay my rent, my bills, the usual things. I buy groceries, maybe I go out for one nice dinner. And then, I look at my account near the end of the next month, and it's all just gone. Every time. I keep telling myself I'll save what's left over, but there is never anything left over. How do people actually save money?
They don't save what's left over.
What do you mean? You have to pay for your essential costs first. That's just basic maths.
It sounds logical, but the people who successfully build savings don't see it as the last step in their monthly budget. For them, it's the first.
The first? Before rent? Before food? That's not possible.
Not before, but also not after. They treat it as an equal, as a non-negotiable bill.
A bill? But you're not paying anyone. You're just moving money.
Exactly. You are paying someone, the most important person, in fact.
Okay, I'm trying to understand this. Most people, like me, think income minus expenses equals savings. If that number is positive, great. If it's zero, well, try again next month.
That's the standard approach. It feels responsible because you are prioritizing your immediate needs. You're making sure everything is covered.
Right, and it feels terrible when it fails, which it always does.
It fails because of a simple human truth. Our spending expands to meet our income. If the money is available, we find a reason to use it. A small repair, a dinner with friends, a new pair of shoes. None of these are bad decisions, but they add up.
So it's a willpower problem. I just don't have enough discipline.
No, it's a design problem. The system you are using is designed to fail. You are making saving the hardest possible action. It requires you to make a wise, disciplined decision at the end of a long month, when you are tired and your willpower is at its lowest. You're adding a huge amount of friction to the process of saving.
Friction. So you mean I'm making it hard for myself?
Precisely. The goal should be to make saving easy and spending slightly harder. We need to completely reverse the equation.
Reverse it how?
The new equation is income minus savings equals what you have left for expenses. Saving is not the leftover. It's a fixed line item, a bill you pay to your future self. You have to formally allocate that money before you do anything else.
So you're saying I decide on a saving amount first. Let's say $200. I get my salary, and I immediately decide that $200 is for savings. Then I have to survive on the rest.
That's the new way of thinking. You don't have to survive, you simply adjust. You see your true available income not as your full salary, but as your salary minus that $200. That money is already gone. It has been allocated to your future.
That sounds difficult. It feels like a sacrifice, like I'm taking money away from myself.
That's the emotional barrier most people face. They see saving as a loss in the present moment. It's painful, and we are naturally programmed to avoid pain.
Yes, exactly. I want to enjoy my life now, not just in 30 years.
This belief is why relying on daily discipline always fails. Willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired. You can't wake up every single day and make the hard, painful choice to save. Sooner or later, you will choose present comfort. It's human nature. There is a powerful inertia that keeps us doing what we've always done.
Inertia. The tendency to just keep going. So I keep spending because that's what I'm used to.
Correct. But what if we could use that same force to our advantage? What if saving wasn't a choice you had to make every day?
How could it not be a choice?
By making it invisible. By making it automatic. You make saving the default setting for your money.
A default? Like on a computer program?
Exactly like that. The program runs automatically in the background. You don't see it, you don't think about it. You go to your bank and you set up an automatic transfer. The day after you receive your salary, that $200 is automatically moved from your main account to a separate savings account.
So I never even see it.
You never see it. You never have to make the decision. You never have to use your willpower. The system does the work for you. After a few months, your brain adapts. You forget the money was ever there. Your available budget becomes the amount left after you've paid yourself. You have used inertia to your benefit. The new default is saving.
So let's be clear. The logic is income minus automated savings equals what I can spend. The money for saving disappears from my account before I can touch it.
That's the entire system. It's not about being a financial genius. It's not about complex budgets. It's about designing a system that works with human psychology, not against it. It removes the need for daily heroism.
Okay, this makes sense, but it still feels unrealistic. If this system is so simple and so powerful, why do so many smart people I know still struggle with saving?
Because they are trying to solve the wrong problem. They think the problem is about maths, creating the perfect budget, tracking every coffee they buy. They spend weeks building complex spreadsheets.
I've done that. It lasts for about a month.
It always does, because the real problem isn't maths, it's psychology. The system of pay yourself first isn't a budgeting technique, it's a behavioral one. It works by removing the single point of failure in every traditional budget: you.
Me?
Your daily decision-making self, the self that is tired or hungry or tempted. By automating the process, you make your single best financial decision just once, the day you set up the automatic transfer. After that, the system runs on its own, protecting you from your own worst impulses.
But what if there's an emergency? A medical bill, a car repair? If that money is automatically moved to a savings account that I can't easily access, what do I do? It feels risky.
That's a valid concern, and this is where we need to be clear. This isn't about locking your money away forever. It's about creating intentional friction. You should be able to access your savings, but it shouldn't be instant. It shouldn't be in the same account you use for daily spending.
Why? What's wrong with keeping it all in one place?
If your savings are in your main account, there is zero friction to spending it. You just tap your card. By moving it to a separate account, you create a small barrier. You might have to log into a different app or wait one day for a transfer. That small delay is incredibly powerful. It gives your logical brain a chance to ask, is this truly an emergency or just something I want?
So all these ideas are connected. It starts with the big idea. You have to reframe what saving even is.
Exactly. It's not a sacrifice. It's a payment, an expense.
And because making that payment every month is hard, you create a system. You want to make saving the default action.
Yes, you use technology to make saving the path of least resistance, the automatic setting.
So the system works because it uses psychological inertia. Instead of fighting my tendency to do nothing, the system makes doing nothing the right choice. My savings grow even if I forget about them.
You've got it. The money is allocated before you can even think about it.
And the final piece is to create just enough friction. Keep the money separate so you don't spend it by accident, but you can still get it if you truly need it.
That's the entire model. It's a simple, robust system that relies on design, not discipline.
I think I understand this now. The goal is to reframe the whole idea of saving. It's not a choice I make when I'm tired. It's a bill I pay when I'm strong.
And you only have to be strong once when you set up the system.
Right. The aim is to make saving the default setting for my finances, to use the force of inertia, which usually works against me, to actually help me.
You are changing the direction of that force. To do that, I allocate a portion of my income automatically. The moment it enters my bank, a piece of it goes somewhere else.
That automation is key. It removes the daily decision. And that separation, moving the money to another account, creates just enough friction. It makes me pause before spending my savings, which is exactly what I need.
You've described it perfectly.
So that money that gets moved automatically, it was never really my spending money to begin with. Tell me more. It's like it has a different owner. It doesn't belong to the me who wants to buy coffee or order dinner. It belongs to, well, to my future self, the person who will need it later.
And how does that feel?
It actually feels freeing. It's not about restriction. It's about clarity. I know exactly how much I have to spend for the month. There's no guilt, no guesswork. The most important thing is already taken care of. Something just clicked.